Welcome back to High School Sports Live, everyone. After advancing to last weekend's regional finals, the Friendswood Lady Mustangs came within 3 wins of a state basketball championship. Nonetheless, it's certainly fair to say that this is a Friendswood team with a true championship heart, a heart that's been touched ever so deeply by one of their biggest supporters. His name is Neal McClaugherty. More on Neal and the Lady Mustangs in this week's High School Sports Live Focus segment.
As the Friendswood Mustangs enjoyed one of the best seasons in school history, advancing to the regional finals, it also marked the 7th consecutive season in which Neal McClaugherty had been courtside with the Lady Mustangs all year long.
He has no brothers and sisters, so these are his sisters. It's dramatically increased his quality of life because it gives him purpose. Every Tuesday and Friday, we know where we're going. We're going to basketball games, whether it's here in Friendswood or whether it's in Santa Fe or Angleton or wherever it is, we're going to a basketball game.
Born with cerebral palsy, Neal is a nonverbal quadriplegic, but his love of basketball and the Mustangs program speaks for itself. Neal's father, Larry McClaugherty, first brought his son to a Friendswood game at the urging of Mustangs coach Dina Russo, who also worked with Neal in a special needs classroom at Friendswood High School. From that point on, Neal and Friendswood girls basketball became inseparable.
Having him here has made all the difference in the world. I mean, he's such an inspiration. You look at his life and what he's had to encounter and go through and all the obstacles that he's had to overcome is literally nothing compared to what we go through in everyday life. And so I think that you know, he's just been such an inspiration.
You can count on him being there. You score a basket, make a good pass, get a rebound. He's there calling your number, and he's always there, and you can always count on him.
Well, Neal has been at every one of our games. Even my sister played here before I did, and that's when he started coming, about quite a long time ago, and he was at every one of our games. He's our most consistent fan.
It's awesome. Every game we look forward to looking at the end of the bench and seeing him smiling and cheering us on.
While Neal cannot speak, he does communicate to the team through the use of this Dynabox communication device. With the help of his father, special messages and words of encouragement for each of the players are programmed into the icons, which are then verbalized by the voice box.
My favorite team is the Lady Mustangs. Go Mustangs win.
The kids listen to him, and he has such great things to say, and I think a lot of people don't really realize that that's who he is, you know, and he was brought here on this earth for some reason, and I think we found that out, you know, and he's been here for these girls, for this program. Not only does he mean so much to them, but he's just like a part of my family.
A basketball family that Neal is very much a part of before, during, and after every game.
When they go to center court when they win, it's fabulous. He comes off with the biggest smile. We call it the triple dimple smile, and that's when you know everything's great.
One of Neal's greatest moments with the team occurred on a truly magical evening 3 seasons ago. At halftime, Neal was invited to center court, where with the use of a launching device developed by the robotics class at Friendswood High School, Neal took a memorable shot from half-court range.
It had a battery and an electric switch that he actuated with his head switch. It became somewhat dramatic. Everybody got quiet. The whole gym is just like right now when there's nobody in the gym, and he actuated the switch, and from mid-court, nothing but net. You would have thought we had won the national championship. Everybody was so excited, but for one night, one magical moment, it was great.
With the immeasurable support of these Lady Mustangs, there have been other heartfelt events for Neal at Friendswood High School. Last year, the team escorted Neal to the school's senior prom.
They insisted that he go to prom. I wouldn't have gotten him to prom. I mean, that's too. I ended up staying there with him at prom the whole time, but the girls danced with him and they wanted him to be there. A
few weeks later, the girls were at Neal's side as he graduated from high school.
It was their deal to push him across that graduation stage, and that was, you know. So, but that was real special.
For Neal McClaugherty, it has taken amazing inner strength and courage to face the immense challenges of daily life. a life that has been touched so very deeply by a unique group of girls and coaches at Friendswood High School.
They have a heart that's bigger than this gym. They are angels on the court, every one of them.
And for every one of these angels on the court, there is a common and remarkable spirit in Neal McClaugherty.
What a great smile. Now, Neal's extraordinary contributions to the team have also been recognized in a special proclamation by the State House of Representatives. Hey, thanks to High School Sports Live's Robert Land for his efforts in the production of this story. And you can also read about Neal in the current edition of Gulf Coast High School Sports Magazine. It's a terrific publication which showcases athletes and teams from across the Gulf Coast region. When we come back, it is back to the ballparks for some great district showdowns in softball, including Clemens versus Elkins. Then we'll spring on over to Spring for a big baseball tournament. And later, it's all sorts of brotherly love as we meet one of the area's top soccer teams. We'll be right back.